price file, the Prime Minister noted that efforts are underway in this regard. The price cuts issue was raised during his last session with the Federation of Egyptian Chambers of Commerce and Supply Chains.
Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, His Excellency Ambassador Ayoub Mahmoud Ayoub, the Minister Commercial, and shed more light on Ayoub, followed by Mustafa Madbouli, Ramadan City, as he visited several places.
Visit for the Minister of the Industrial in 6th of October or 10th of Ramadan. Why? When the Minister goes to this industrial city, I will say, this means the government is keen to explore and to encourage create by the industries in Egypt to look forward to it as well. The name of any of the good satisfies almost and the first thing is to do is to increase prices of the existing industries and encourage new investors to invest in this big size, about 30 or 35 billion dollars a year of space for new investment in this respect.
Yes. So, Your Excellency Ambassador Ayoub, during this tour, inspection tour by Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, the Premier was keen to ensure Egypt's full support for the private sector. So, give us the importance of the private sector.
This is the cornerstone of development in this sector. Why? Because the private sector should have a 30% of new investments in industry. The thing to do is to encourage private sector. When we see that the Prime Minister, the meeting to them, to see what they need, have result. The Prime Minister is going to the investors and to the industrial city to implement what the President and directed to do. Important for the and also for the near future, we need to increase the existing capacities and also to create new industries for import substitution and also possibly for countries and concern to gain from this visit, because the producers, will I say, in 10th of October are keen to listen to sit with the Prime Minister to see what has been achieved to be needs to be introduced so that they can work in a manner which is just in Egypt, also for the level of life. Who are keen also see that the government, as the Prime Minister, is keen to raise the standard of living and of it or get rid of all obstacles to new industries and the needs of the industry and the needs of the as far as I'm concerned. I focus on new investments because a lot is needed in this respect.
Yes. Your Excellency Ambassador Ayoub, before we leave the point of the private sector, as in several events, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have stressed the importance of the role of the private sector. My question is, what is better for the economy in Egypt? That the private sector is the one who establishes the factories and leads the industry, or it's much more better for the state to own and to establish factories and to own the industry?
The private sector plays a dominant role, a vital role, will I say, in increasing the existing capacities and creating with its initiatives new industries in new areas and also outreaching to the would-be investors from overseas to come and cooperate with the local investors. So the base is the local investor. Once the local investor is tomorrow is important, he to investment and other partners done in this respect. Really, the president himself has very often for production.
The state also seeks to provide the raw materials for industries. Any of the materials that are imported from outside. Recently, the Abdel Fattah that abroad from was in the customs.
Industry the local raw material which we have interest of and in at both and use a lot of respect from Alexandria and from Sinai to Shalim. When the president himself he implementing the directions of the president and problems remotely, and he is doing a powerful job in this respect, which will on the industrial production and also in this project.
Yes, so you reckon the state measures.
When we see that the government getting golden triangle, if we say in Suez Canal, for example, Suez Canal, and it minister is going to these new areas and seeing for himself what has been implemented on industries to put more effort so that we reach this level of living which we need, and also to increase the local production and the local component. And it is very important that we know that local industries and local investors are for any development economic fields in Egypt.
Yes. So also, Ayoub, what are the industries that the Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli have indicated to focus on in the coming period?
Prime Minister Madbouli has been very clear and precise step necessary to increase local production, to increase local component percentage of local, or the national percentage of what we produce, and this is very important for first. Employment sector is using more Egyptians for better. This second, and as far as the industries are concerned. So Prime Minister was
for should this pay attention to
cropping support for us to support the trend as far as industries the iron and the power, friendly environment for would-be investors, and there's a lot which needs to be done, and there's now to find to see what the government is doing, and now the Prime Minister himself goes to see them and they need, and he is doing a wonderful job as far as of the local industries in this respect, and this will result in increased quality in local industries, and this will be satisfying the local market, but also creating a surplus for markets very soon.
Yes, your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Your Excellency, Ambassador Minister, thank you much for joining us over the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I'm going with you.